So your comment says, what? Balloons have a shelf life? Yes. Balloons absolutely have a shelf life. How long that shelf life, like how long that shelf life is and how long the balloons last, that can be affected by a couple different things. It can be affected by what is the brand of balloons that you're using. The brand of balloons can have a big effect. So can the size of the balloons, the color of the balloons, or how you have your balloons stored. All of these things can affect the life, the longevity of your balloons, even if they're stored in boxes on a shelf. Like, for example, I'll show you one of the, like, these are probably going to be bad. We'll see. They may not be, but like one that is known for going bad is black, especially Qualatex black balloons had a reputation for having a rather short shelf life. And so I have these Batman heads left over from before Qualatex went out of business. But if anyone has had that experience of Batman heads from Qualatex, I mean, you can just look, and you may not see what's wrong with these, but twisters, twisters already see what I'm dealing with, right? If you're a twister, you already can see what I'm dealing with these Batman heads. And you know that if I was at an event and someone asked for Batman and I went to blow up one of these heads, they're not getting a Batman, so I'll just show you. Just let's try and blow these up and see if I can actually get any of these that are usable. Here we go. Batman head number 1. Okay. Ooh. So it blew up, but I mean, I can feel it is, it is very thin. It's going to pop really easy, and it's kind of shrunk. So normally you want to squeeze it to kind of get the face larger. Trying to be very delicate. Okay, so that one actually did work, but yeah, a lot of these, like, I can feel like they're very, very, like, has holes in it. But yeah, balloons definitely have a shelf life. Okay, some of these are actually doing better than I thought, but like you can see, it kind of like distorts the face a little bit, so you gotta kind of. And as you can see, kind of it gets messed up there. But yeah, balloons, have a shelf life. So the best way to keep them for as long as possible, you want them to be in an area where it's dry and cool, away from a window, away from direct sunlight coming in. And you want to keep them, sealed in containers where there's where moisture's not getting in and where it's dry and cool. And then you can have them last for a long time. But again, certain brands last longer than others. I've had, it's just weird. I've had some balloons that have lasted for years. I mean, talking like 5 years. I've had some balloons that lasted for 5 years. And, because of how they were stored and the brand and the color and everything and the size, they were perfectly fine as the day I got them. But I've had other balloons that I've had for literally like a month. And I had to throw out the whole bag because they're already trash. So, but yeah, balloons definitely have a shelf life, but there's a lot of things, brand, size, color, the way you have them stored, the way they were shipped to you, the way that the distributor you purchase your balloons from, how they store the balloons, like in their warehouse. A bunch of things can go into the longevity of the balloons, but yes, balloons absolutely have a shelf life.